I would request a few of you to come here in the front, no? The chairs is empty here. Please, can come here. So it will be good for us also to see you and there also a few more chairs are empty there. Please. Come there. And if people who don't want to be seen, then you can sit behind. Good morning. So it's very nice and a very good starting for All India Football Federation. We are here in Bangalore. Bangalore is giving a lot of good positive results to football. As a Bangalorean, I feel very proud and nice about it. And our president Kalyan is also here with us, All India Football Federation. As you all know, we also met all of you at the press club very recently. And after that, it has been a lot of good things have happened for the Indian football. So as you know, for the first time in the history, Indian football, we have participated in Central Asia Nation Cup, Kafa Cup, which you are all aware. And our new coach, Khalid Jamil, has taken the team. And our team getting such a good opportunity to play against Iran. And that's a very good experience for our boys. You know, their ranking is very high in FIFA. We are at a very low ranking position, but our team is getting that kind of an opportunity is very great, and I think we are happy about that. And also, you know that we won over Oman and Tajikistan, which was been a great event for us, for the Indian football, winning over them. And they are also ranked in a very higher position than FIFA. So our team is like touching on to reach, because that is our dream. The All India football or the Indian team footballers, we dream when we are going to reach FIFA. So I hope we are, and Khalid Jamil is doing his best to take us there at the earliest possible. And we won a bronze there. We got the third place. So we need to actually congratulate our team for that. And also, you know, under 23 Asia, we could not qualify. But you people who have seen the match know the kind of football our boys play. Our coach Naushad Moosa is here, and our people they played one of the best football, and it was very clear that we have a huge potential in our team. So we are very happy about it. The coming days, that is going to be a better team, of course. And also, Mr. Crispin Chettri is here with us. Women team, you know, we are also keeping our fingers crossed whether women first or men first to FIFA kind. So we are also very positive, and we know that we have created a history by qualifying in Asia. First time it is on merit we have qualified. So it's a great result for Indian women football. Of course, we have under 20 girls have qualified in Asia Cup after 2 decades. Mr. Joakim Alexander is here with me. One more thing is we have 1 foreign coach and 3 Indian coaches sitting with us today. So that is also again a nice moment, and we have a total combination of Indian and foreign coaches, which is giving us a very good result, and the under-20s have done it very well. So I think the team AIFF deserves to be congratulated and appreciated and it's not just happened overnight. It has taken time, and we have put in a lot of efforts to do this. It has been a very systematic growth, and that is what we are seeing, and that is how the results have come in. So we look forward to get a total support from all of you and the viewers, which is very important. Any game can grow only when the support of viewers are there. You know, own field, on ground, how the match is, and in other ground, how so it depends on the viewers and the supporters also. So I think Indian football and Indian football players are getting a very good response. So with this, I welcome all of you for today's press meet, and today's press meet is connected to our achievements. Our coaches are here. They will interact with you. They will talk to you. You can have questions with them. I think we have asked questions to all over the media people. We have some questions ready already come. We have asked for questions and we also have some questions ready with us. And I also hope that you also take it forward. With all our coaches are here, so if your questions can go with them and the board. Now the whole thing is open to all of you. You can take forward. Thank you. So once again, I welcome you and hope you have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Harris. So now we'll open the floor for questions. The first, we'll finish with the local journalists here. And then I've got a list of questions which, like Mr. Harris said, we asked journalists from around the country to send their questions. So we've got a list of that. So next we'll go to that. In case yarna Kannadadalli question kelibekandre keli, adna ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಂದ್ರೆ Harris sir adna translate ಮಾಡಿ, we'll get the answer for you. So kindly stand up, please identify which publication or media house you represent and ask the question. The floor is open. Yes.
My name is Anirudh. I'm from ESPN. My first of all, congratulations to Coach Crispin and Coach Joakim for the qualification to the Asian tournament. Just like to know where the preparations are at and what kind of friendlies are being planned or what kind of training has been planned ahead of the Asian tournament.
Hello, yeah. First of all, thank you for wishing us for our achievement. I think it's all the effort of the girls. I think federation, everyone working together hand by hand. We have already discussed with our players, coaches of other clubs also, and with the federation also. We'll be hosting camps when there is a FIFA friendly windows and all, and there will be a longer camp from January before the main tournament kicks off. The idea was to host a camp before also, but we wanted to see more players in action so that right now the senior national is happy, so that no individual player is left out to represent our country. So that's the reason why we have not hosted any camp as of now. So from October, when the senior national is over, maybe few younger ones will also come. Those we have not seen. There are many players in India, I think, who deserves to be there. So I think we want to give that right opportunity. That's why we have not started the camp. So from October onwards, we'll be hosting a camp, maybe 15 days every month. And finally, when we go for AFC, then we'll have a longer period of camp. Maybe we'll have certain weak team and a good team in October. Maybe in November, we might go to Europe. And in January, according to the weather condition of Australia, maybe we'll travel to Australia earlier, or maybe to similar kind of conditions, we'll go and be playing friendly matches.
Next. It's pretty much the same for the under 20 now. So first of all, we go to this Slovenia in October now for exposure games against good European opponents, and then we come back. The players will go back to their clubs, and we will using the FIFA windows like senior team to prepare for the team for more games and for camps, and we will also invite some teams to India to play good games. So that's how it is. And from January, the IW League is take a break, and we have the last camp in front of the qualifiers. Not qualifiers, for the Asian Cup. Yeah.
I have a follow-up question, if you don't mind, to the AIFF management. With the Asian tournament coming up and with so many camps being planned, how does that affect the IWL schedule?
So we've already planned that. We had meetings with the IWL clubs. We also had a meeting with the competitions committee. So we've ensured that they don't clash. So the part of the IWL will happen after the March Asian Cup. So in that way, we are, of course, our only problem is East Bengal is going to play in 2 continental championships. So we are sort of juggling it. We just hope we get all the players. But all this has been planned with the stakeholders. Yes, next. Yeah.
गुड मॉर्निंग एंड बिजू फ्रॉम द टाइम्स। अली जी, एक क्वेश्चन आपके लिए। कंग्रेचुलेशंस फॉर अचीविंग दैट ब्रॉन्ज मेडल एंड आपका बहुत अच्छा शुरुआत हो गया। आगे आपका क्या क्या प्लान्स है?
अभी एक ही प्लान है, वी थिंकिंग अबाउट फर्स्ट गेम जो इम्पोर्टेंट है अभी। वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट गेम, दैट इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट गेम जो हम लोग खेल रहे हैं सिंगापुर के साथ अवे गेम। तो दैट इज़ आवर प्लान फॉर नाउ।
देखो, इस टूर्नामेंट में हमने इतना अच्छा किया, तो क्या डिफरेंस था आपका? क्या नया बोला आपने प्लेयर्स को? उसका कॉन्फिडेंस ऊपर था, उसने अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दे दिया, तो आपका क्या विचार था?
जैसे हम लोग का टारगेट एक ही था, यूनिटी शुड बी देयर बिटवीन द प्लेयर्स। वो अच्छा हुआ है एंड वी हैव गिविंग प्लेयर, न्यू प्लेयर को चांस दिया है, तो वो भी इम्पोर्टेंट था। एंड लुकिंग टू द ओवरऑल, इट इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ द प्लेयर वी गॉट दिस रिजल्ट।
Next.
Question for Mr. Khalid Jamil. This is question from PTA. Mr. Jamil, next month we are going to play against Singapore 2 matches. So would you update us about the fitness of Sanjay Singh for those matches?
Yes, he will be available for next game. Thank you.
Hi, I'm from the New Indian Express. This question is for Kalyan, sir. So a few months ago, you had proposed a crash course for the striker. How is that coming along? You said you're going to search for some top-class strikers. Could you just give us an update on that?
Yes, we'll come back with that. Concerned department from AIFF has shortlisted number of strikers, young strikers, and they will not say crash course. It's a finishing school where striker will get a specific training to score or maybe convert opportunity into goals. So our chief coaches are here with their consultation. We get some of the overseas support also, and this finishing school will take place, and it will come with a I would say in every 3 months, maybe for a certain period of days, that camp will be taken place. We'll come back on it at a proper time.
Good morning. This is Subhajyoti. I write on Bangalore football under a blog, gcsstars.com. So this question is for the men's coaches and probably for Moosa coach. So we see that there are a lot of in the probables you have under 23 players who are in the final team. So how is the interaction between the coaches, senior as well as under 23 happening, and how do you see that in going forward? Do you see a lot of players from the under 23 making it to the final, the senior team?
It's a great sign. It's a great sign that so many players have been called for the senior team, and I guess or I believe that this is happening for the first time, that so many youngsters being promoted to the senior squad. And I believe in these players, the character they showed in this qualifiers. They were really good, and I'm sure they'll make a lot of difference when they get into the senior squad. They have that potential in them. And as far as me discussing things with him, of course, we've been talking about the players, we've been discussing. He's been looking for players in particular positions, and I'm always there to help him out with that.
Next. David.
I'm David. I'm a freelance journalist. I also write for Wikipedia. I was with Indian Express for 20 years. This question is for the President Saab, Jamil Saab, and maybe Satya or someone else. Now, after 13 years, we have an Indian coach, and he won his first match. So there is a lot of change. I like him because some years back, when East Bengal or Bagan offered him a job, he said no because the brand which is sponsoring the team is a liquor brand. So, are we going to see a shift in football? What's the style? Is this going to change the football in India? We have 3-4 coaches maybe for the first time. From Delhi also football is shifting to Bangalore. We have a camp in here. So I want to learn from the President Saab and his own thoughts from the coach how this is going to change the game in India.
Good that you have acknowledged that, for the first time, there are 4 head coaches of respective national teams are jointly addressing a press conference. I'm sure people who are following Indian football, they will agree there are many fasts are happening in Indian football. First, Kafa bronze, first Indian women senior qualified on merit. There are many fasts are coming. And change is only the nature का जो नियम है, the change is प्रकृति का नियम है, परिवर्तन इस प्रकृति का नियम है. तो I'm sure shifting जो आपने कहा कि style of play या strategy definitely होगा. हर एक कोच का अपना thought process रहता है, strategy रहता है. आपने कहा कि आफ्टर 13 years एक इंडियन को नेशनल हेड कोच बनाया गया. So I think it is also important to have that confidence on your own people that yes, we can win. So it is true when an Indian coach was appointed for the senior Indian men national team, there was a mixed reaction. Why Indian? How Indian? What will happen? So it's maybe a thought process, but I am very happy and proud that Khalid has proven that Indians are no second to anyone. We are in football, and football unites one. We'll never differentiate with nationals like Indian or foreigner. Whoever on merit come, the best merit will get opportunity to serve Indian national football team. So therefore, yes, Khalid is here not because he is Indian. Khalid is here because he has merit, he has quality to lead a national team of Indian football. You also mentioned that lot of football activities are here in Bangalore. Yes, of course. Why? You need to understand when you select a venue for national camp, what is the thought behind of selecting a venue? Country like India, a tropical country, most of the country, the states in our country are having temperature between 35 to 40 degrees, around 5 to 6 months of its year. And humidity is somewhere between 80 to 95%. How can you speed up the game? Bangalore is a place where we get this advantage of the weather. We are sitting here today, it's a month of September, outside it's 25 degrees, 23 degrees. So therefore Bangalore has been chosen for a long duration national camp. And I'm sure, whenever success comes, people acknowledge the efforts. It is only we got this opportunity to narrate the reason for having long camps, why this is very important, because we got a success. So therefore, through you, AIFF want to request all the stakeholders of Indian football that support and cooperate for long duration national camps so that coaches can plan with the fitness and strategy and understanding of the players. And places like Bangalore or any other place where either high altitude benefits we can get or the weather benefit we can get, AIFF will choose venues wisely.
Coach thoughts on
I just want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity, and it is my pleasure to serve the nation. And we are looking forward for next game. That is the most important. Our preparation is good. Whatever I want, I got whatever I want. That is a good thing. And we need your good wishes and your good support.
Hi, my name is Rahul Kadu, and I'm from The Bridge, which is a digital sports media company. My question is for Joakim. And Joakim, the under-17 squad, right, they were extremely disheartened when they lost the final, right? Now, this is something that we don't see often. Is this a shift in mentality that you're administering and instilling in the squad?
Sorry, you said something about we are lost in the final?
Yeah,
The last game.
Correct.
The last gaming, okay, yeah.
Joakim, his question is that they're very upset after they lost. So is this the new mentality he wants?
Okay, sorry, yeah. Yeah, for sure it is. The meaning by playing football, yeah, for sure it is to have fun from beginning, but then it all ends up that you want to win games. And this is what I think what you have to learn players in a more early stage, that they want to have this competition in training sessions, especially in women's football. Yeah, that's for sure. I try to implement this in the training sessions. Make sure that everyone wants to come to the session to compete in all the exercises, not only to be there to be present. They have to actually do something about their development during the sessions also, not only to come there to be participating. So yeah, I try my best to implement this kind of mentality. Some of them, for sure, you don't have to push them, but a lot of players, they don't have this by their own, so that has to be pushed from the beginning.
Hello, this is Vignesh from the Technihard. So my question is to Mr. Naushad. So talking about the under-23 side, I think there was a lot of, the style of play was progressive as well as attacking. Can you just talk us through the conversation with the boys and your idea of how you plan to take this team forward?
It all started with the friendlies what we got last year against Malaysia, and after that we got the Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan game. Playing with them, we were just thinking about Qatar and Bahrain. And if you want to win games, it's very important that you have a winning mentality, and to win you need attacking football. You don't sit back and get goals. So every day the sessions was always about how we attack and how we stay compact. If we don't concede, we have players with quality who can score, and if you see the games, we did that. So what was important was for me to make them believe that it's possible, and they really delivered. Thank you.
कल्याण जी अंडर 23 टीम के बारे में इतना अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस उसने दिया. So what coming up next for them is the Asian Games. So what does AIFF plan, so that they have not done very well in Asian Games over the last many editions?
देखिए लास्ट एशियन गेम्स जब हमने हांगझाओ में टीम भेजा था, आवर एक्सपीरियंस थोड़ा डिफरेंट रहा. आई बिलीव आफ्टर 9 years Indian team participating in Asian Games. Thereafter, we have thought how under 23 team have a preparation plan to participate Asian Games in 2026. We'll come back to you on this because with the international structure of professional league, and since most of the under 23 players are registered with these professional clubs, therefore you cannot have a long-term plan unless you take into confidence with the other stakeholders. So we are into discussion, and right now, as we all know, people who are following football, that the league's structure and future are in midway on the preparation to KPMG. Therefore, once this is done, thereafter, AIFF will discuss with all the clubs and have a collective plan to ensure this under 23 Indian national team participate in Asian Games with a adequate preparation.
This is perhaps for the management, AIFF management. So there's certain delay and certain uncertainty with regards to the domestic season. So you think that kind of acted as a blessing in disguise, wherein players could actually focus on the national camps? Just a thought on that.
I see this way, see, life gives you opportunity, and then the winners, they utilize those opportunities and they win. Life gives you challenges, and the winners make those challenges and crises into opportunity. And then happy with Naushad said that how a batch of boys, under 23 boys, got into a senior squad, probables. And also when Khalid, on his first assignment, has done a remarkable performance, there are many players, they for the first time playing for senior India team. So I think you see everything is an opportunity. And any winner, you see the history of winners, they always in their life somehow, they got an opportunity as a dark horse. And then they got into their favorable way. So I'll say whatever has happened, we all know, but it is good that All India Football Federation stood firm, united, and it was focused on their target. And right now, as Khalid said, he is focusing for the next match. I believe every winner, everyone, what you have done, it's history. That is history. It's good you have done. So you get a pat on your back. But now you have to perform again. Next, if you don't, this world is very cruel. They only appreciate winners, and you have to win every challenge. So therefore, we are as a AIFF looking ahead to face the challenge coming in our immediate next, and thereafter I believe all of these respective coaches with their respective teams will ensure that they put a best performance and they try to win the game.
My question is to many of the coaches actually. We hear a lot about when in clubs, the senior team management and the junior team management get together to make sure the junior team plays the way the senior team plays, so that in case a promotion is required, it's much easier. So is that possible in a national team setup, which is so much different from a club setup? Is it possible for the senior team coach and the junior team coach to sit together and define a style of play, define the kind of positions the senior team needs to fill?
See, what you say is absolutely right. Now the problem is we both have just come in, yeah. So we didn't have enough time. I really didn't speak with him much in the beginning because he was busy with the team and he just had a week's time to prepare for the Nation Cup. And then now, after this, when he's taken 9 players, maybe he will take more. You don't know. I would love to see that. Since been working with clubs, I've been working with the reserve squad and then the senior team. I've always seen that I prepare my team according to the senior team. What are the qualities he's looking for? Because when Igor was there, I was in discussion with him. When Manolo came in, I was discussing with him. So now Khalid is coming. So definitely I'll be talking to him. What he's looking for in a player, what kind of attributes he's looking for in a player. So of course, I would like to. It's very important because end of the day now, when this 9 players is going to him, it's very important. They should understand the way he wants the players to play, and it becomes easy for the players to adopt. So that will definitely help.
Also, I would like to add, it is good that under 23 and senior men national team, they coordinated among themselves well. But we must not forget that under 20 girls team, how a lot of players are playing in IWL 2, they qualify. And then there are many players, Joakim, many under 20 will represent in senior women team, I believe. So I think, you see, this is the transition. And at the same time, under 17 girls and boys, they are also on preparation, how they can be part of their immediate senior group. Unless you have your ecosystem aligned, the development cannot be seen. And for that, I believe it is very essential for every coach of individual squad should have a regular communication among themselves and get the data, whether it's a fitness, whether it's a attitude, whether it's a discipline, etc. Regular data of the individual player should have with all the coaches across the squad.
Hello. Yeah. Like you said, I think in national team, myself and Joakim, we are always talking. Not only us, what I'm doing and what Joakim is doing is, I think we are in the same page. I think in the senior national team camp when we went for EFC, I think there were 6 to 7 players from under 20. Yeah, and one even with Joakim permission, although he had a short time, we took her Mona to the AFC qualifiers to Thailand also, and in some matches at least we gave her a game time also. So I think that has helped her perform better in under 20. Not only the players only, like after we came from Dubai tournament, like whatever data I had regarding their fitness, match videos, I shared with all the club coaches also. So they know like how we want to play in the national team and what are the weaknesses of the players so that they can also, because it's the club, the players spends most of the time. So we have shared the details also. And even then we are trying to get new female coaches also, like Nivedita is there with the under 17. Again, I have asked Joakim to send her to my senior team also, so that I know what is happening in the under 17 age group also, and she also knows what is happening. So I think in that we are not developing only players, we are focusing on incorporating young female coaches also. I think for that, I think Satya sir and Sabir sir has been helping us a lot. So I think we are going in the right direction. But for all this, I think we need more time and I think more competition also. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just add that in my age group, it's more about for me to try to develop them individually and to learn how to defend in a good way and how to create stuff, how to use the space. So that is more for me. And then when they're coming up to the senior level, they have to be better to adapt to the coaches playing style there. So yeah, that's a bit different.
Photo lelo. I'll be going. I'll just take a break for Friday, namaz, half an hour. I'll come back and join you. You want to take a picture with the ball, Kalyan ji?
Take this also. All of us are on one board, and on board.
Biju, then we've got a lot of questions. After that, I'll come back to you all because I've got some questions from the national media. Just Biju, quick.
President Chaubey, this question is for you. Big news coming from Supreme Court and the verdict is out. So, what are your thoughts on how this verdict is going to help Indian football going forward?
उस पर भी बात करेंगे क्या कि I think it is an unique gesture when all the head coaches of Indian national teams are on same platform. And what we have done, we have not limited into this physical room. The honorable sports reporters are here. We have made it more inclusive. So we have nearly how many? We have all the national reporters who are covering football from decades or over. We have also asked them to send their questions. So Deputy Secretary General will name the reporter and the media house. So he will take those questions. In between, if you feel like you need a follow-up question, that can be taken. And on your question, I will not reply right now here because I haven't read the order yet. Okay, I got the information like you have got. We'll speak later on an official statement.
So I'll just start with the question for Joakim Alexandersson. It's come from Deeman Sarkar of the Hindustan Times. How does India plan to prepare for the under-20 finals apart from maybe playing in the IWF?
Yeah, that was what I talked about before. So I will be using the FIFA windows to have them for the camps and go for exposures. And also we will invite teams to come here to India and play good games. So hopefully we will be able to play something around 10 to 12 good games before against the other national teams before we go there. And also have a lot of good camps, like 4 or 5 camps. So that is the plan.
Thank you, Joakim. The press release coming. I want 3 o'clock to come. So the next question is for Crispin Chettri, and again it comes from Deeman Sarkar. When do you plan to have the first of 3 preparatory camps, as AIFF said you would, after the historic qualification for the AFC Women's Asian Cup?
I think we have already answered that one, so I think let's pass it so that we can move forward.
Now the questions are for Naushad Moosa, sir. Khalid Jamil, of course, some of these questions have been asked, but since it's a national media, I'll just repeat that. Khalid Jamil has called a number of under-23 players to the senior team's camp. How ready are they to play against Singapore? Quite a few journalists have asked this question.
So what you can say, since you have already replied, that can be given. You just name those journalists.
So maybe this one part, how ready are they to play against Singapore? You're under-23.
So the way they have performed in the Asian Cup qualifiers, I believe in them, and mentally they are the character what they showed. I'm sure they will definitely do very well against Singapore.
The second question is, under-23 players hardly play during Asian and Olympic qualifiers, except during Asian and Olympic qualifiers. Would you ask AIFF for more matches in FIFA windows and during the long off-season in India? Many journalists have asked.
Of course, next year will be the Asian Games, another 10 months for us. So it would be really great if we get good matches. If you see this result, why we got this result was we got to play against Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. So it's very important we get in this windows, we get competitive games. This is from Susmita Gangau Padya, who is a very senior journalist, Calcutta based. Question for Naushad Moosa. There is a demand by few football fans of India that the under-23 team showed their fighting character. If AIFF keeps them together and field as a team in ID, it would be good for these boys. Rather, they sign for an ISL club and sit in the reserve bench. What is your opinion on it? And Mr. Chaubey, as the head of AIFF, do you think that this is a good option for these boys?
First of all, of course, what the fans say is, it's good that they believe in the players. And then what I feel, I've been telling, been giving interviews where I've been telling that, it's very important these players get playing time. And if AIFF can plan if we have a good structure, and if these players can get quality minutes, it will be very good for Indian football. And I've been talking to the players, I've been giving into the press also that these boys have to be smart enough to choose the club wisely where they get more playing time.
Now we go on to the questions for Mr. Khalid Jamil. This first question is from Munal Chattopadhyay, Assistant Editor, All Sport News. He mentions your success in CAFA, and then his question is, will there be pressure on you now after this CAFA success in the Singapore game? That's the first question. And the second question is, how much challenging would be for you to handle such pressure of must-win situation without the services of Sandesh Nigam in the defense against Singapore?
Pressure will be there definitely. Without pressure, I cannot work. So, talking about Sandesh, yes, he will be available for next game.
Then the second question again to you. In CAFA Cup, goals came from two defenders, Anwar Ali and Jingam. In modern football, it is not necessary to get goals only from strikers. Even you had to call back Crispin Chettri, like Mr. Manolo. Why can't you keep believing on upcoming strikers who have excelled in under-23 team in Asian Cup qualifier under coach Naushad Moosa? Don't you think this is a high time to test the ability of our young and talented strikers rather than calling back veteran Sunil to help the team? Again from Munal.
Yeah, it is about giving chance. Who's doing well, we have to give him chance. Talking about Sunil, he have done well last year. So I think this is the correct chance to give him again chance. And talking about under-23, yes, if they are good, definitely we'll choose them.
This question is from Subhijit Majumdar of the Anand Bazar Patrika. What have you learned and earned from the CAFA Nations Cup?
Yes, I have learned many things that, as I said, we have to play as a unit. That is the most important thing.
This is from Dhiman Sarkar from the Hindustan Times. The Singapore Premier League has begun, and by the time India play them, they will have had a number of league matches. How difficult does that make it for India?
Yes, it is a difficult game, away game we are playing, but we have to prepare very well and just give our best to get a positive result.
His question is, Singapore team already उनके Premier League में खेला रहेगा. हम लोग, तो वो कितना मुश्किल रहेगा हमारा players के?
नहीं, मुश्किल तो रहेगा definitely, but we have to be prepared. जैसे मैंने बताया पहले कि we have to be prepared, and it is a good team. We are playing away game, so we have to be prepared in all situations.
This question is from Rajshri Ganguly of Archkal. You brought Gurpreet Singh back to the Indian team soon after taking over the national team coach. What was your plan when you made the decision? Did you think Gurpreet would make a comeback like this?
Yes, Gurpreet, I believe in him. He's a good player and his experience, we need him, and I have seen his performance from a long time. So it is our pleasure, it is my pleasure to be his coach.
This is from quite a few journalists, this question, multiple journalists. In 4 matches in the tournament, your team scored 3 times, all from set pieces. How do you plan to set up the team to score field goals in the coming matches?
Yes, we are preparing, we have enough time, we'll try, but main thing we have to win.
And again, and this is from Sayan Mukherjee of TV9. In the preparation camp in Bangalore, what are the areas you will give greater attention during training?
Yes, depending on the player, availability of the player, because tomorrow we are starting, we have to see, because we tried to call many players, but still there is less players are attending tomorrow. So we'll discuss and.
Now we can come back to the local journalists. Someone had a question, right? Yes. Someone want to ask a question?
Yeah. One last question for President Saab. Can we do something about the football stadium in Bangalore?
देखिए फुटबॉल स्टेडियम हमें डेफिनेटली बेंगलोर में चाहिए क्योंकि 2 साल पहले जब सऊदी में हमने संतोष ट्रॉफी करा तो बेंगलोर ओन संतोष ट्रॉफी आफ्टर 54 इयर्स. अभी मैंने लास्ट मंथ को आई वॉज इन KSFA स्टेडियम एंड आई वॉज वेरी हैप्पी टू सी how women football, women leagues are popular in Bangalore. Several urban girls are playing this sport. So I believe, and जब मेरी बात मैं शुरू में कर रहा था, I said बैंगलोर का जो इतना अच्छा वेदर है, जिसमें फुटबॉल के लिए हमें राउंड द ईयर नेशनल कैंप के हम लाभ उठा सकते हैं, तो सारी चीज़ को देखते हुए मैं समझता हूँ कि बैंगलोर में बहुत पोटेंशियल है और फुटबॉल कराने के लिए. और फुटबॉल स्टेडियम हमारे देश में जो फुटबॉल स्टेडियम है मोस्टली एथलेटिक ट्रैक के साथ ट्रैक एंड फील्ड है. देश के कहीं भी हम फुटबॉल स्टेडियम करते हैं, आज की तारीख में भी किसी जगह में स्टेडियम हो तो कॉन्सेप्ट है कि बाहर एक ट्रैक के साथ ही करना है. ये हमारा देश की हो सकता है कि थोड़ा माइंडसेट है, हम एक जगह में मल्टी फैसिलिटीज देना चाहते हैं. हो सकता है पॉपुलेशन के कारण हो, डेंसिटी ऑफ पॉपुलेशन हो और सरकार की नीतियाँ हो. AIFF क्या कर रही है, AIFF जहाँ स्टेडियम बन रहा है वहाँ उन्हें ये आयुक्त से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, प्रोत्साहित कर रहे हैं कि कैन वी हैव ए फुटबॉल एक्सक्लूसिव स्टेडियम जहाँ के 22 से 30,000, 22 से 22 to 35,000 के फुटबॉल एक्सक्लूसिव स्टेडियम है. और बहुत ज़्यादा खर्चे इसमें है नहीं. तो एक स्टेडियम अरुणाचल में आ रहा, एक स्टेडियम नागालैंड में आ रहा, एक स्टेडियम असम में भी आ रहा. तो मुझे लगता है कि बैंगलोर जैसा जगह है, KSFA में ये संभावना है, हम सब मिलकर के इस पर प्रयास करें तो बैंगलोर में भी एक फुटबॉल एक्सक्लूसिव स्टेडियम बन सकता है. और जबकि वाइस प्रेसिडेंट भी बैंगलोर से है, तो मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि देयर आर ह्यूज अपॉर्चुनिटी, पोटेंशियल एंड पॉसिबिलिटी कि बैंगलोर के पास एक फुटबॉल एक्सक्लूसिव स्टेडियम हो और हम लोगों को इस पर प्रोत्साहित करें.
Any more questions?
Before we close, I know you touched upon it, but if you could give an update on the ISL situation right now, is the process going as per the timeline that you have decided?
Yes, Anirudh, what we are trying to dedicated, determined and focused is that we ensure there are certain dues it need to be done. League need to be completed on or before 31st of May. So we have to ensure that the beginning of the league accordingly with a back calculation. To play in ACL, the Asian Continental, the teams need to play 24 matches, minimum matches. To make this possible, you have to come with a new structure to get a commercial partner. To get a commercial partner, you need to follow the process in a transparent way. When you do a transparent way, it has to be open and competitive manner. So there are many do's need to be done. I believe that fortune favors the brave, and All India Football Federation is a place where the bravery, जो ब्रेव लोग रहते हैं, तभी सारे सक्सेसफुल कोचेस यहाँ बैठे हैं और मैच जीत के आए हैं. और ईश्वर ने चाहा हम इस टाइमलाइन को भी देखते हुए सही समय पे लीग करेंगे, आरंभ भी करेंगे, समाप्त भी करेंगे. और जैसे कहते भगवान की इच्छा से और ईश्वर की कृपा से सारी चीज समय पर हो।
So, first of all, I'd like to thank our president for gracing this occasion. Also, thanks to Mr. Khalid Jamil, Mr. Crispin, Mr. Naushad Moosa, and Mr. Joakim for all their achievements. I just want to go back to one remark which the president made, and that was that all this success is not overnight. You know, the president took over, it's been about 3 years now. So, a lot of things have been happening. I don't know how much of that you media have been highlighting, but lots of hard work has gone in, and that has resulted in some of this historic achievements. I say historic because success has come one year after 28 years, another after 22 years, beating Tajikistan after 17 years, beating Oman for the first time ever, playing against Qatar, which is 20th ranked. You know, we never get a chance to play. So qualifying, playing in KAFA has given coach and his boys to play against Iran, which they will never want to play a team like us, in a friendly. So a lot of thoughts has been going on. Again, coming to you all, talking of Bangalore as a venue, we also have other venues. Our Calcutta NCA has hosted games. Goa has hosted the camp. In Anantapur, in Andhra also, we've been hosting the camps. But again, like the president said, the climate and various other conditions, longer camps. So, thank you all for coming for this press conference. Lunch is ready. Kindly have lunch with us. And let's all hope that the next time we meet, there could be more success stories to share with you all. Thank you so much.